Hi everybody, I wanted to make this video to advise you on how to properly place and remove your face mask now that we're advised to wear a face mask every time we go out. First and foremost, I myself try to avoid going out as much as I can. I make a grocery list and I try to do it only once a week to just minimize the amount of exposure I get by being out. So by saying that, I first prepare myself by making sure I have my gloves, my mask. I don't take any bags from my house. I just choose to use the ones from the store. I know it's 10 cents, 15 cents each, but I'd rather dispose of them than bring anything inside the house. Second of all, once I'm ready to go, I make sure that I place my mask before I enter my vehicle so I don't touch anything else. And then the proper way of placing your mask, you would see right here, I'm holding a disposable one-time use mask. It has elastics at the end. We have a ridge wiring up in here, and then there are all kinds of different masks. This one right in here has a foamy area. This you would tell you that it goes towards the inside of your face. Not a lot of them have it, so the other way you could gauge it is by seeing these little lines in here. Usually make sure this is facing downward. That's gonna notify you that it goes towards the outside of your face, okay? Other than that, on the inside, they're going up, so that's what goes towards your face. To give you a little hint, I usually twist. I place over and then I twist to give me an extra snug on this area. Once I do that, the wire ridge, mold it to the nose, your ridge nose right in here, tight and fit, and pinch down. So now I'm ready to go. I'm not gonna remove this mask. Go into my vehicle, get to the store. Before I exit the store, I make sure I put my gloves on. And from there on, I'm very conscious not to touch myself anymore. One little hint that I've done is that I've double gloved. I use 2 gloves on my dominated hand. This helps me in case I need to use this to either grab something from my pocket, like my credit card, or my phone is ringing nonstop, which means an emergency, then I'm gonna have to reach for my pocket or my phone. So I end up, or when I'm gonna pay with my credit card, I pinch the first glove. Never go through your skin. Always pinch through the glove, take off the first set, okay? And make sure this is upside down. Either grab it in a nice grip and keep it held here, or dispose of it immediately if there's a trash can nearby. From there, I could go ahead and, again, use or touch whatever I need. For the most time, I don't need to remove that glove because I'm very conscious to just keep myself without touching anything else. And then once you get home, you're gonna go ahead and first make sure you enter the house. Remove your shoes, please. Please always remove your shoes before you enter your home. And then either spray them with Lysol or wipe them off with Clorox wipes, or just leave them outside without bringing them back inside. Once I get home, I have a designated area for my groceries, dirty to clean. Make sure I put them there. Then I go to the nearest sink and start removing everything. To properly remove your gloves, make sure you pinch upside down all the way. Then you could use your finger and get underneath your wrist, and there you go, okay? Toss this to remove your mask. You're gonna go through the loop right in here using your bare fingers. Remove both at the same time or one side each. And then remember, everything outside the mask is completely contaminated, so immediately dispose of it, okay? I avoid not to reuse my mask. I'm able to do that, but I know for most part, getting masks are not easy. They're expensive, so it's hard for many of you. If you choose to reuse the same mask, keep it outside. Go and put it outside where the sun is at and let it sit there for up to 12 hours in direct sun. They say it takes up to 2 days, so you could just might as well leave it out there. But if it's possible, just throw it out and avoid direct contact hand to hand here. So once you've disposed of your gloves and your mask, again, wash your hands thoroughly, 20 to 30 seconds by doing the rubbing motion of your palms first, then go towards the outside, And then don't forget about your fingernails by scrubbing very well just like this. Don't forget about your thumb. Okay, running water and then dry. Put your groceries away from dirty to clean, and then dispose of the bags. I know it's an expense, but I rather, I usually minimize the amount of bags I collect that I get from the store, but at the same time, I think I'd rather spend 50 cents on that than jeopardize putting them back in the drawer or inside the house. I'd rather just get rid of them. Now, I know a lot of you are making fabric mask, which I think it's a great idea, but I have to tell you that the virus is attracted to fabric. It will stay in the fabric for up to 12 hours, by the CDC, I'm sorry. So it is important that you're very careful when you come back home as well. So a lot of you are making these type of masks, and this is easier to place. Just put in and loop. When you're gonna take it off, same thing. Make sure you put your fingers in, take it out. Most important, either leave it outside in the sun, but don't touch the outside. And second of all, I wouldn't be reusing by letting other family members borrow the same mask. My preference would be to use the disposable ones, but if many of you don't have that option, I know you're gonna be using these fabric ones, please wash them right away. Wash them with hot water and put them to dry, even the elastics on the end. So whatever you're using for that, make sure you're washing it with hot water. And lastly, one thing that I wanted to show you is that I do take my phone with me when I do go grocery shopping, but I don't take it off completely. But if I do need it, I've used a Ziploc bag. So I put it in a Ziploc bag. In case I do need to use it, the screen still works with the Ziploc on it, and I'm able to either text back or just see what I need. But for the most part, I don't even look at or touch my keys, my phone. I choose not to do any of that just to be safe. But again, I only go to the grocery stores once a week, and if I really, really have to, then I do it again. But for the most part, I'm just doing either online ordering, where it allows me to pick up at Walmart, or I'm doing ordering online where they deliver, and I'm just making sure that I'm the only one that handles our mail and the only one that handles any deliveries at home. And I advise that and recommend that you guys do the same. Maybe choose a person that is going to carefully handle any deliveries at home as well. Thank you for watching. I know it's a long video, but hopefully it helps.